you. So tonight we're up to our nuts in it, and so it's hilarious like this. I love that. So yeah, up to our nuts in it. This is a peanut butter and caramel barrel aged Imperial Stout. £8 for the can, but yeah, local brewery, Langley Mill based brewery, and good evening. And up to our nuts in it. Wouldn't you like to get up to your nuts in something? And it sounds so wrong, doesn't it? Makes me piss. Anyway, yeah. Peanut butter and caramel barrel aged Imperial Stout. Oh, a true Raggy Avenue beer. I love Imperial Stouts. And I know there wasn't a lot of it. Good evening. It's very snowy our way. Yeah, cold, snowy. But yeah, hopefully it's going to warm up. No, I don't watch a lot on YouTube, to be honest. I've actually only in the last 2 weeks, good evening, only in the last 2 weeks have I actually watched any other beer reviewer. I mean, I've seen Simon, the Real Ale Craft Beer Bloke, on YouTube. But as for everybody else, I didn't really check it out. Good evening. So yeah, barrel aged peanut butter and caramel stout. Up to our nuts in it. I think it's a fantastic, name for the beer. Make sure I've got every drop. Yeah. So like most Imperial stouts, you don't seem to get ahead. Obviously neon black colour, quite a dark tan head on it. Oh yeah. Slightly subtle peanut butter on the nose. Subtle. Let's see what the taste is like. You certainly smell the caramel on the nose as well. Oh, 11%. So these fellas bang the elephant, based out of Langley Mill. So if you know Nottingham or if you don't, bet in between. I did watch last night, to be honest, for a nosy. And I did notice that as well. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I thought to myself, nah, I can't be done with that. I mean, if people like and subscribe, then fair play. Good evening. But I'm not begging people. No, I can't be done with it. It's like the ads. I put the ads on and then I watched somebody else on YouTube and I thought, oh, stuff these ads. Get rid. I suppose if you've got 50,000 people like he has, you can make some good money off. And I suppose if you're not working, then I understand anybody who wants to make money. I do understand that. But I mean, I watch Theme Park Worldwide, and the ads on there do my bolting. Yeah, I see all these things come up on mine because obviously you've gone over so many subscribers. I see it come up that dear, I need to use ad blocker. I don't prune the big trees. No, that's for a proper tree team. I'm a gardener, not a tree person. Yeah, they want more money than me. He did. He hasn't worked for about 2 years now. He earns. Well, he's got about 300,000 subscribers, and he earns a lot of money off the internet. Yeah, so fair play. He's done what he does, and he's a good lad. Although we seen him at Alton Towers one day, it was miserable as sin. And my wife says, "Oh, he follows your channel. He didn't even note it. He wasn't even interested." Yeah. I've wondered that as well. It's like I do a beer review and like 200 people watch it, and you think, if there's 1,400 people subscribing, why is only 200 people actually watching it? And I wondered the same thing. Oh, God, we don't want that stuff. Wow, this is intense. So you've got the 11% strength, and then you've got that peanut butter taste, caramel taste, and that, boy, whoa, that is really bloody strong. Fucking hell. It's making me laugh. The best beers are the ones that make you smile, aren't they? Do you find? I mean, I can't be the only one that has a beer and then all of a sudden I'm smiling. Oh, I do apologise. One sec, just checking the time. That's all right. I know that Mr. Kent Beer Reviews has got a live at 7 o'clock, so I don't want to interfere with your live. But anyway, yeah. Wow. Bloody hell. God, no. No, I don't take beers into work. No. Years and years ago, we used to have a drink at work. Bloody hell. I've been on, I don't know if you've had them in where you live, but you know what? On banks, you'd have these things called carpet beds, and it's all little plants, only about this big. And a decent sized bed, say 15 foot by 15 foot wide, no, not even that, 12 foot, would have 20,000 plants in a bed. And you'd work off a ladder with a little dibber putting the plants in, and it would have writing in. Some of these towns, they use spray paint and spray painted them, which is fucking cheating. Pardon my French. No, I'm a gardener, proper gardener, not a fucking painter. But anyway, and we'd have writing in. One year I did Entente Florale because we won the European with the Europe's best city for flowers. Same year I got married, funnily enough. There's a picture of me and my wife actually on that, with a photo of us getting married on that bed. And I've been on that bed drinking, and yeah, didn't fall off the ladder, thankfully. Yeah. I find subscribers to be a strange thing. I mean, 1,400 subscribers, yet only, 100 or a couple of hundred watch a review. But I suppose, depend, like you say, if they are bots. I mean, I've been watching my subscriber count this week go up from, say, 1.3, I don't know, whatever it is, and it's been stuck at 1.399 now for 4 days, and it keeps dropping one, going up one, and I'm thinking, are these real, these bloody subscribers? Because as it was going up, I thought I'm gonna go past 1.4, 1,400, and just keep going up. But I seem to be stuck at a plateau now. Yeah, and yet it just keeps going down by one, up by one, down by one, and yet for the last 2 weeks it's been going up and up and up and up. So I'm not so sure if they're real or not. I don't know. I mean, I know there are bots out there because on my website, my gaming website, it says that I've got 1,700 people. Good evening, 1,700 people online, and I know for there's nowhere near that. It's Bob. So there's obviously a lot of bots about, doing their thing, whatever they're doing. I mean, it's like emails. You get emails from people, and you get so many emails saying, "Oh, we want to send you 20 million." I thought, "Fucking hell, do it." Maybe. I was watching something about Trump earlier, and I tell you what. However, if he gets away with what he's done, then he's a lucky bloke. And did anybody notice Marvel, the new Falcon and the Winter Soldier season? The trailer's online now. It looks good. I reckon it's going to be a lot more normal. WandaVision's okay. I like WandaVision. There's so much more there than meets the eye. It's really, I have to watch the breakdowns to understand what the hell's going off. Dragon Stout. I don't think I've actually ever drank that. I've sold enough of it at Sainsbury's, but never. I've watched other beer reviewers, and yeah, I mean, everyone's different, aren't they? I mean, that's really the thing. Everyone's got different personalities. You know, some are know more about the beers than I do. Yeah. I had no beer wall till March last year. I mean, I had the beer stand, which is the wine stand. Sainsbury's used to sell that years ago, Dragon Stout, definitely. Yeah. Back in my days at Sainsbury's. Wow, this is an intense. Only one beer shed. I need to stop buying beers. You start buying some, and then you buy more, then more, and sometimes you just have to have a limit and say, right, that's it, not buying any more now. Those people in the Isle of Man, you are so lucky. Good evening. I'd just love to have a beer in a pub. Go and see my old mates from Sainsbury's, you know, put the world to rights, as you do. Yeah. If you love mild, St. Peter's mild, you won't believe it. It's outstanding for a mild. Ashover Brewery make a fantastic mild too. How much do I drink on a night in? Ooh. Too much. You know, you look at what you're supposed to drink a week. Well, we might as well take no notice of that. I'm sure all of us are the same in that respect. But yeah, definitely too much. Yeah, St. Peter's Miles, lovely. It absolutely blew me away when I drank it. You start off trying to be good. I've had nights where I've drank 2 pints and I'm like, that's it, no more. Then at the end of the night, I'm stressed to high heaven because I can't get to sleep. And then I have to come down and I'll have grab a glass of wine or a glass of whatever spirits I've got just to help me sleep. Yeah, I think I'm about the same. I mean, I've been on, when I worked at Nottingham City Council. Oh, never had that. And you see, this is what I like about beer reviewers and beer fans. We all have got our favourites, and that's why I did ask the community today, because I was just interested in seeing what other people like, and it's so wide. I thought it was amazing. Started drinking it, I thought, By the end of it, I'm like, oh dear, it's lovely. 30 cans a week. Oh yeah. Sometimes I have to think, which is the left shoulder. That's what you get for drinking. 8% beer all night. I'd be steaming. It's not always the strength though. St. Peter's Mild, if you've never had that, it's only something daft like 3.8 or 4%, but the taste that came from it when I drank it, I drank it thinking this is going to be crap, and because of the strength and that, it's an old beer, and yeah, and it turned out to be an absolute gobsmacking beer. I was well impressed with it. Oh, like I am with this. So I think it's the bloke who actually is the owner of this company, the owner of this brewery. He's actually invited me up to his brewery when it's all over for some tastings. And that's great. I'm always up for tastings. I'm sure I've had Joseph Holt's Mild. Sure I have. Stella. Like everything, you know, it all depends on what you eat. We like, you know, some people like lagers. They don't want to go on beers. But what I would say to any lager drinker is try the craft lagers. Definitely. Try the craft lagers. Try different beers. You know, I used to be a lager drinker. Heineken, mostly. Yeah. And since then, I mean, at one stage, wine tasted like vinegar. Nowadays, nowadays I can basically drink anything, and it all tastes good as well. Strangely enough, although I probably not. Lambrini and Thunderbird are probably two places where I won't want to go again, because I've been absolutely. I was sick as a hell on Thunderbird at one stage, and Lamborghini's just rancid. No, I don't think I have. No. Tesco and Ibis. Can't even know where Ibis is. Missed that last comment. Oh. I was born in the 70s, 71. Oh, gotta say, good evening. That is an amazing stout. I mean, the caramel and the peanut butter are just about right. It's not too heavy on the peanut butter, and it's not too heavy on the caramel. Yeah, my local Tesco's. It's a Tesco's Extra, so it's the larger Tesco's. But the craft beer section has gone off. It's split into half what it used to be. Not good, especially at the moment. Ridiculous. Lace Market tram stop. Right, I know Yeah, I know where the Tesco's is. There was it the bloody Sainsbury's. Ibis. Do you know, for a Nottingham person, I go into town about as little as most people do. Try and keep away from it, but Ibis, no. Although I bet I have at some stage over the years. I've drank in most of the pubs in Nottingham city centre. Yeah, I've been sick in a couple of them as well. Yeah, went out for a lovely meal at the World Service restaurant in Nottingham. Lovely meal. Yeah. Been married 23 years. Yeah, God knows how she puts up with me. I mean, let's be fair, Stella's not really actually a beer. I've been in the trip to Jerusalem, some good beers in there. I'm sure I've been in there. Yeah, I'm sure I've been in there. I mean, we've been in most of them, most of the pubs over the years. Flipping heck, 20 odd years, well, 30 years now, I suppose. Yeah, 30 years of beer, beer in town. I've been in most of the pubs in town, including some right dives as well. Dragged into some, nightclub, and you're looking around, you're thinking, this is the dodgiest nightclub I've been in. You go to the toilet, and one bloke's got the door open. I'm thinking, what the fuck's that about? I go in, lock the door, I do. And then I found out it was a gay bar. And it was my mate. And I was like, why the fuck did you drive us into a gay bar? I mean, obviously, if gay people are, everyone does what they like. That, I've got nothing against gay people, obviously. But, and then I found out it's actually his wife had turned without him knowing, which was quite funny. But we didn't know this till afterwards. Bless him. I think there's going to be a massive cull of pubs, shops. But I do think we will bounce back. There will be a bounce back. Clever companies will come back. Companies that haven't adapted will sadly demise. if I've looked at Nottingham's breweries, all the ones that have started putting everything into bottles are winning, because people, well, any one of us, you know, you see a mixed case, you're like, what? I'm having that. I've never had some of them before. Yeah, I've had them, but I've never had that lot. 35 quid, job's a good one. I think the big pubs like Green King, Marston's, I don't think they're really affected. Organ grinder, yeah, you can't beat the organ grinder. I nearly choked then. Oh, look at now. Nearly choked on my nuts. Oh. I'm wary at the time because, yeah, I'm wary at the time because my gammon's in the oven. I've got gammon tonight. We're having gammon and God knows what else. Maybe eggs, maybe chips, God knows. I've got no steaks. I'm having to go, you know, get whatever's in the freezer. Although we have got a lot of Irish food sent over. Yeah, I'm not gay, but my boyfriend is. Yeah. Wow. 6 of you spending £1,000 from Joseph Holt. Onion rings. Yeah, Nottingham's got loads of Wetherspoon pubs. Yeah, yeah, loads of Wetherspoon pubs in Nottingham. To be honest, the one in Sherwood, not far from me, used to have really good beers in. And, you know, we're not far away now. We're probably a month, 2 months, maybe even 3 at the worst, away from things going back to some sort of normality. And by August, I reckon we'll be in full normal flow. And hopefully Nottingham Beer Festival's on in October. I used to work at the Arboretum. So, you know, and some people may have heard this before, but some people not. So we used to have an issue with the flip me, 5% battery power, bollocks. That went down quick. So the police would come in and do an operation on the toilets, and like one of the blokes went in having a piss in the, you know, the urinal, and next minute he looks at this bloke and he can see this bloke's going up and down, his hand going up and down, like fuck. He looks over and he couldn't do anything. He had to walk out laughing. He said, and this is what he told her. He says, this bloke's rubbing his cock up and down, and he's got the biggest knob I've ever seen in my life. It's like your arm. And he says, I couldn't even tell him off for doing it. And it got him that much. But anyway, so before I die, my phone dies. This was an amazing peanut butter and caramel stout. 11%, excellent throughout. Good nose, more caramel than peanut butter on the nose, got to be fair. But on the taste, equally all the way through, peanut butter and caramel. Fantastic ABV, 11%. Oh. Just checking it was bloody 11%. Oh dear. You know, if I could remember all the stories, all the stuff I've seen over the years, we'd be here all night. No, I haven't reviewed Bookfast, but it's one of those that's on my list, if I can find it, obviously. From a local brewery near me, Bang the Elephant. You know, this is a barrel aged. This is one of their I think it's their first barrel aged beers. This and the one behind me, the Tennessee whiskey one. Oh, yeah, Tennessee whiskey. Sometimes I have to remember. And oh my God, I'm bursting. I need a wee, and the phone's dying at the same time. But and I can't see what people are posting. I can see just see numbers. I don't want the review to die, otherwise it won't come on till like late tomorrow. This was an amazing beer. All the way, absolutely stonking, and I feel twattered, you know. Oh dear, drunk as they come. Wife's gonna love me. That was awesome. And I think with these Imperial Stouts, that flavour is king. You know, the flavour makes it the beer. Out of 5. Oh, it must be the strong beers that really tick the boxes. Not always the strong beers, but sinking. I've got about something about sinking. Can't see the comments. I do apologise for the profanity in my voice. You know, I am normally quite a decent person, don't swear. Dunstable Beer Festival. But yeah, what a cracker of a beer. I absolutely love the name of it. I mean, up to our nuts in it. That sounds absolutely disgusting in a certain adult way. And obviously they don't mean it that way. Well, you'd hope so. But yeah, it's funny. Yeah, getting up to your nuts in it. Job's a good one. I don't want to review Tesco's bitter. Out of 5 for me. Again, an outstanding beer. The flavour was there all the way through. Brilliant flavour. Good nose. And the ABV. Oh, up to your nuts in. I can't read the rest of that. But yeah, out of 5. For me, about a 4.58 out of 5. That was really nice. Really nice. And well worth the money I paid for it. And thanks to adventurebeer.co.uk for actually delivering it within a day. Awesome. And thanks to Bang the Elephant for actually making it. Cracker. Right, I'm going for a wee. Thank you for watching. See you soon. Better put my phone on charge. Cheers. Phone won't fucking turn off.